So we're on our way out of Tim Shaw. We just wanted to take a moment to thank Mary Lou. Here, I'll just shake your hand once again.
My pleasure. It's been so much fun having you guys here. I hope you come back. I want you to come back.
I hope so too. I know we're looking forward to hopefully do more stuff like this, and we can come back, or we can come back for some coffee, right, Tyler?
For sure. Come back, get some pastries too.
Yeah.
That croissant, the croissant and the cream cheese, whatever that was like really good.
But yeah, thank you so much. You have a lovely, lovely coffee shop.
Thank you. And it was a pleasure to have you again. And, please come back. And enjoy.
Thank you so much. And right before we close out the show, we'll just move up a little bit. We have one more segment for everyone to watch at home. Memorial Day is coming up.
Definitely. So we don't have school on that Monday, so that should be fun. Everybody can either they'll be away or they have a day to sleep in, do homework, and chill out.
But Memorial Day means more than that, and that's what our segment's about. Most people don't know what Memorial Day is, and we asked JROTC, our own NAHS JROTC, to tell us. I think Jerome did the interview. I don't know what maybe he did. He's whispering it over there. I don't know. So
I don't know, but y'all should definitely tune in for the interview and find out what Memorial Day is really about and how the Northtown JROTC team, the class, how they're affected by it.
Yeah. And everyone, make sure to come check out Tim Shaw Coffee while you're at it.
Yeah, on 104 East Main Street.
There you go, Tyler.
Oh my gosh, I done messed up.
Hello, I'm Jerome. I'm here with Sergeant Shearer. We're here to talk about Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and Armed Services Day. So, Sergeant, what is the difference between the 3 days?
Okay, so Memorial Day is a day when we remember the sacrifices of those who have lost their lives in different battles, all the way back from the Revolutionary War to the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, the conflicts in the Middle East, and there's many others that we really don't hear about, but those people were somebody's husband, somebody's kids, somebody's loved one, and they gave it all up. So we have the opportunity to come to a school, to say what we want, to have the freedoms that we have. You get to choose what you want to do in life, and a lot of other places they don't have that. We're not perfect, but we try, and we have the options that we have because those people sacrificed. Armed Forces Day is a day when there's distinctive branches in the service. There's the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard. And what they've done is consolidated all of those in 1949 under the Department of Defense. So Armed Forces Day is a day when we recognize that. I was in Berlin when the wall was up, and we used to have what was called Armed Forces Day Parade, and we would get all of our branches together and have military flyovers, and we would march as a show of force of, what we're willing to stand for around the world, which is freedom and opportunity for each person to reach their highest individual potential. Okay, and then Veterans Day is a day when we recognize all those who served, in all the different branches. So we have, the opportunities and freedoms that we have.
Okay. And how do we celebrate these holidays?
Well, we celebrate them by having parades. We celebrate them by getting together with the individuals who have served. I mean, there are picnics, there are activities downtown. I mean, this weekend we will have several different activities where there will be a wreath laying ceremony where we'll also get together and we'll have all the different flags and we'll present them, and the people will come together and veterans will speak so that we can remember why we've done the things that we've done for the freedoms that we have, because it's easy to forget. It's easy to think that it's about eating some hot dogs and throwing some ribs, and that's part of it, man. It's to celebrate what people have sacrificed for. It's not just about going down to the shore,
And why should we remember these days and the people who lost their lives and who have served?
Well, somebody made big sacrifices so you can have the opportunities that you have today. Tonight, we're having a big dinner to celebrate the end of the year, but at that dinner is going to be a man who was on those boats that stormed Normandy Beach, and he's 97 years old. And I mean, I'm sure as he was on that boat and when the ramps came down and the machine guns were going off, I'm sure he would have rather been someplace else besides that. But if he didn't do that, who knows what the world would look like today? You know what I mean? Somebody has to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. So that's part of what makes us great. We have plenty of problems in this country, but we do a lot right. And on the news, we always focus on what's wrong. But, you know, we're a great country. You can reach your highest potential because somebody sacrificed. And that's what we got to remember today.
Okay. All right, thank you, Sergeant Shearer. I'm Jerome. Back to the Eagle's Eye.